Hey, hello everyone. In this video, let's talk about how Playwright MCP and Copilot is working with below AI models like GPT 4.1 and Claude Sonnet, and how it is generating the AI driven test cases. Basically, we are going to see how it is going to working with the AI models and how it is generating the AI driven test cases. So in this tutorial, what we're gonna see is we are gonna create a simple prompt file, means .md file to feed into GitHub Copilot. So we are gonna create a series of instructions and put this into a prompt file and feed that prompt file into GitHub Copilot, and we are gonna select the models. Based on the model, GitHub Copilot will use the Playwright MCP to generate the Playwright test cases. Okay, so hey, this is how the prompt looks like. In the prompt, what I'm gonna write is my instruction will be like you are a Playwright test generator. On the given scenario, do run steps one by one using Playwright MCP. Basically, I'm telling I will give you a scenario. In that scenario, run each steps one by one, but use the Playwright MCP here. Okay. Then only after all steps are completed, generate one Playwright JS test, which should be an ES module. So what I'm saying is I don't want a TS test, I want a Playwright JS test, and you have to complete all the steps, then create a Playwright JS test. Okay, then save the generated test in test directory, how we used to save, right, in the test directory, and then execute the test also and iterate until the test passes. Okay, this is my prompt, and this prompt I'm gonna feed into a GitHub Copilot. As I told you earlier, I have to create a prompt file. So what I'm gonna do is we create a new file and make it as a prompt.md. Okay, in that prompt file, I'm gonna give these instructions. Okay, fine. Now I have a prompt file ready. Now let me open Copilot. Okay, and then let me put my instructions like generate playwright test for below scenario. So the scenario is same like what I have given before. It's like open https://playwright.dev, then click on get started link, and then click on how to install playwright, then assert init playwright at the rate latest is visible. Okay, so this is my test scenario which contains four steps, and I'm gonna give the feed this prompt into Copilot. Okay, and I'm gonna select the model. As I'm not selecting Claude Sonnet orthographic model, I'm selecting the OpenAI GPT 4.1 model. So this is how we can select the model in Copilot. We can select Gemini 2.0 Flash also if you have the subscription. As of now, I'm selecting GPT 4.1 model. Okay, make sure you are in the agent mode. So then only it can generate a file and it can write the file in our test directory by itself. Right now we are all set. We have a prompt ready. We fed the prompt into Copilot and we gave the scenario also. Right now, if I click on send, you could see Copilot is working on that, and that itself will open the browser and it will do all the actions, whatever the scenario I gave, right? The steps one by one. Playwright, I mean, the Copilot itself will do the actions one by one. We don't need to do anything with the help of MCP, and with this GPT 4.1 model, this itself will do. Now, what happened is it created the test. You could see, right, this playwright installs vector.js, that itself is created, and it is asking me to run the generated test. I can, if I click on continue, Playwright, I mean Copilot itself is running the test and verifying whether the test is passing or not. The test is passing. Okay, it can rerun and make sure also. I don't want that. The test is passing, that's fine. So I'm clicking on cancel, I'm keeping it. Okay. So this is how we can simply create a test just by giving prompt to the Copilot, and I used the GPT 4.1 model. Quite awesome, right? Now with the same instructions, okay, so this is the instructions, right? With the same instructions, I can give the other model also and see how that model is performing. If I select Claude Sonnet and if I click on send also, now with using this Claude Sonnet model, Copilot will generate the Playwright test using Playwright MCP, right? So if we have Gemini 2.0 Flash also, we can do that. Currently, I don't have subscription for Sonnet, so if I click on send, it will throw me an error, you have exceeded, and it will switch back to GPT 4.1, and this time it knows the test rate. So I don't need to go back I mean, how to generate test using MCP and all, right? Now it knows, so the test is generated already. If I click on continue, it will show, it will run and show how the test is working. Okay, so this is how we can generate Playwright test using Playwright MCP and Copilot, and we can choose the model we want also. Based on what I have tried, the Claude model is, I mean, while it is running, it is giving some, it is taking some wrong npm command. But when I tested with GPT 4.1, it looks good. So we can uh, try with the GPT 4.1 model itself. It gives accurate results. How it is useful. Thanks.